The guy had just bought her flowers, then he looked up and saw his wife laughing with a group of male models like he wasn't even there. He still was ready to give up, so he followed her all the way to her mom's house, right in front of her mother. He acted like they were still a happy couple. The next second, she stomped her heel right onto his foot. The pain was so bad he could even speak. He forced himself to ask, "What do I have to do before you? LL forgive me." 3 years earlier, on their wedding anniversary, she overheard him telling someone their marriage was nothing but a business deal, and that the only woman he ever really loved was his first love. She didn't even look at him. She simply said, "Nothing you do will change anything." Then she walked straight into the divorce office. Even after getting the divorce papers, he still believed she'd come back. Then the second they walked outside, another man dropped to one knee and held out a ring to her. Their divorce wasn't fully over yet. They still had a 30-day cooling off period. For the sake of both families, they had to keep pretending to be the perfect couple at a family dinner. She even put a shrimp into his bowl. He smiled, took her hand, and looked completely in love. To everyone else, they looked happier than ever. Under the table, her heel was crushing his foot the whole time. He quietly called her heartless. She didn't say a word. They'd been putting on this act for 3 straight years, and that 30-day cooling off period turned into one last battle. Right then, the family needed to win over a major client who cared a lot about family values, so he made her a deal. If she'd keep pretending to be his loving wife, he'd give her a villa. She agreed without thinking twice. The two of them got dressed up and staged a chance meeting at a hotel, right in front of the client and his wife. They put on a playful couple's argument. He bragged that he spent 3 days climbing a cliff just to pick one flower for her. She fired right back. She said she traveled to more than 40 countries, collecting gemstones and having custom jewelry made for him. The client and his wife bought every second of it, so he took it even further. He recreated the client's wedding, the roses, the piano, the decorations. Everything was exactly what they loved. Finally, the client agreed to work with them. Then came one last test. If you could ask your partner to do one thing right now, both of them answered at the exact same time. "Kiss me." The next second, they kissed right in front of everyone. The deal was almost done. Then everything blew up again. Her guy best friend stormed in and accused him of cheating during the marriage. He didn't panic. In just a few sentences, he turned the guy into someone who could take rejection. Then he explained the woman everyone was talking about was actually his cousin, and the whole thing was only meant to make his wife jealous. Just like that, the cheating rumor flipped into proof of a devoted husband. That settled down. Then another problem showed up. His younger brother suddenly came back from overseas, and the woman he liked was his own sister-in-law. The two brothers started clashing the second they met. They even agreed to settle it with an archery match. Whoever won got the girl. He nailed the bullseye with one shot, then warned his brother to remember who she was. The two of them quickly started fighting. Reporters rushed over. Another scandal was seconds away. Claire stepped in and pulled them apart. He took the chance to scoop her into his arms. Right in front of all the cameras, they acted like a loving couple while pretending the brothers were just messing around. The crisis was over. Back home, Claire treated the injury on his shoulder. The alcohol stung. He winced, then asked if she was finally starting to care about him. She only said she didn't want anything to mess up their deal, but her hands had already become much gentler. Before either of them realized it, they couldn't even tell anymore if this was still just business. The end of the cooling off period was getting closer. Claire went to her mom's birthday party alone and told everyone her husband was away on business. Then out of nowhere, he walked out of the kitchen and said he wanted to surprise her. That night, they had no choice but to share the same room. Outside the door, the family was secretly listening, thinking the couple was having a romantic night together. Claire kept warning him to behave himself. The next morning, he had to leave early for work. Before he left, he only said one thing: "I'll be there on divorce day." And the closer the countdown got, the less fake it all started to feel. He kept getting closer. She still refused to admit anything. When divorce day finally arrived, would he really sign those papers? Or after seeing another man propose to her, would he risk everything to win her back?